Hey, what's up, everybody? 10 o'clock as Eastern, as scheduled. How's everyone doing? Adam, how you doing?
Hey, what's up, everybody?
Whoops.
10 o'clock.
Gail, Adam, Donna, how's it going? Donna, I spoke to you earlier over at Rockstar's channel. Margot, how's it going? Any bids? Anything you've seen on liquidation? A couple days on liquidation just because. Hey, Jay. Hey, and Diesel, how's it going? You soldering tonight? I haven't looked at any liquidation lots. Not today. Hey, Demir. Hey, what's going on, everybody? There's got a ton of people in here. Michelle, a bunch of people that have won lots, codes. Do they relist? I did, but now it's gone. So if you can pull it back up, it'll tell you if it's sold or not. Search for the same item. Sometimes I forget and I search. Several don't have the manifest. Which ones are you looking at? One. I don't know which ones you're looking at. All the source from Amazon ones I look at have the manifest. Ryan Justice, how's it going? So I'm about 4 to 5 hours. I'll go to bed at 1, get up at 6. Depends. 1:30, 2 a.m. Hardware. Yeah, if you're looking at other non-source, any non-source from Amazon, I've potentially they don't have manifest, but all the ones I've looked at have stuff. Crazy BT Products is here. How's it going? So, how's everyone else going tonight? Any sales tonight? I'll tell you a story I had from last night. Sales today. So I had they were all late sales in the day. So I had nothing. I had some best offers come through. I countered. Oh, I told you that pallet would get up there. So Crazy BT Products was looking at a pallet on liquidation, and what was it at? It was about 300, right? Plus another 300 shipping, and I think the MSRP was $6,000. So total at the time was probably around 600 bucks. And I figured based on what was in it, it would go for a lot higher. So all in, that pallet was probably $1,000. But yeah, so it was a good lot. I expected it to go higher, which it did. Ryan Justice, shipping stuff that sold in the last hour. Nice. How many things sold for you? Yeah, 350 shipping. Or 350 shipping with for the 150. Yeah. Yeah, $1,000 lot. That's crazy. Copper 101, how's it going? Man, we got a bunch of people in here. Thanks for coming on. 2, okay. Yeah, 123 items. That would have been good to work through. Now, that's where the shipping will get you, and you'll tie up a lot of your capital. I like buying little lots right now just because I can buy a little at a time. And once I get them out, I try and list most of them that night, if not through a couple days. And then I'll go through and get some more. So that's kind of why I like the little lots. The big pallets kind of take a while. Yeah, $1,000, especially if 80% were damaged, then you're really going to eat it. So, I mean, there were a lot of high priced items in there. So, I mean, you could probably easily make your money back, but really, we're not in it just to break even, are we? So, maybe if I had at the time, $1,000 profit, maybe I'd throw it in there. But Margo said, yeah, the one I really, really wanted didn't get sold or relisted. Yeah, I've done that before. I found a lot that I really liked, and either I forgot to bid or I got outbid, and I got the alert. So turn on the alerts on your phone. They send you text messages if you get outbid. So a lot of times I'll get the text message and I'll sign on and I'll outbid them or I'll let it go. But text messages are great on liquidation. So I love those. The Crazy BT said, is it me or has the liquidation lots got smaller? I don't think that, I mean, some of them might have, but probably earlier in the summer I saw them get real expensive and less product, but I think they've been all right lately. Yeah, shoot, get some bids out there. It doesn't hurt to try it out. A lot of times, a lot of times, I like a lot and it's real cheap. It's like probably 150 bucks, and I start bidding on it, and the person set the reserve super high, so I just keep getting automatically outbid by the computer, and I end up bidding the lot up, and it reaches a spot where I don't even want to touch it anymore. So I would recommend what I do. I just throw bids on stuff in the beginning, and I just let it sit there. Sometimes I end up winning them, like the last lot you saw last night. I had that. I was the only bidder. No one outbid me. AJ asked, does OtterBox sell pretty well? Uh, it depends. Depends what kind you have. Obviously, iPhone's probably going to be the best, but and some Android ones. But you might sit on it for a while. It's restricted. I've sold OtterBox on eBay. No issues. I've sold a couple of them. I mean, I've sold just the clips before. I've sold the actual OtterBox case, and I've sold it with the box. I've had no issues with it. I even listed OtterBox as well as the numbers. So if it is, maybe I'm missing it, or I haven't been caught yet. But you're really going to get 15, 16 bucks out of it. Maybe I'm not restricted. I don't know, but it's not really. For me, it's not that profitable, and I expect to sit on it a while. I didn't realize that. But there's a ton out there. Unless, man, what have I been looking at? Yeah, I've never been caught with it. And I've listed OtterBox and all that. Maybe locally you'll do a lot better just because cell phone cases are pretty flooded on eBay. Depending on the brand, you're not going to get much. I'll have to look that up. I'll get back. I mean, Donna, I'm sure you're correct if you're saying it's Vero. But that's weird. Thanks for the information. But yeah, I try not to. I only like if the cell phone cases have sports teams on them or they're pretty high end, I'll list them. Otherwise, I won't touch cell phone cases. They're a lot of work for very little margin. That's why you see a lot of the cell phone case lots on liquidation. I won't touch them. You get 300 cases. I mean, you're going to sit on them for a while. Yes, you can sell them on Amazon, the OtterBoxes, which is great. So some of the cases, I mean, some cases I put up there, they've sold quickly. I think Punk case I sold. Yeah, Adam bought one on eBay. So I'm wondering, that's crazy. I know, what are the other Vero items? It's Velcro, right? Onesie. I forget the others. Those are the main ones I've heard of. But I've never ever had an issue with any Vero type product. So yeah, I mean, keep looking out on the lots and just throw some bids out there. Yeah, market's saturated with cell phone cases. OtterBox is restricted on Amazon. I would believe that. There's a lot of restrictions on Amazon based on the type of products, but depending on your seniority and Rubik's, haven't heard of them. But yeah, I'm trying to think of the other cell phone cases I've sold well. I have a bunch of football ones sitting out there, like with the leather football fabric on them. I've sold a couple of those for $16. But yeah, for me, cell phone cases either have to stick out with the logo, or they have to have some, like I have a cell phone case up there that looks like a camera case. Spigen, is that how you pronounce it? Yeah, so I've sold Spigen iWatch holders, and I think they have phone mounts. I've sold those. So Spigen does real well. Rubik's Cube is Vero as well. Interesting. Man, I need to look for a Vero list. Yeah, name brand Amazon's tough to break into. You have to really get approved. You have to have invoices, and it has to be. I have never touched Amazon just because of that. I need to get more versed in it. I have a bunch of CDs that I hear if you sell CDs with the cases, the old old CDs. Those do really well, I've heard, but I've never touched it. So I mainly eBay now. So I sold 3 things today. And some of this, so if you've watched my channel, my wife gave me some clothes to sell. So they've slowly been selling. I sold a Michael Kors sweater for about 20 bucks. That's what was shipping was on it already. I sold that. I sold a pair of shorts. Now I sold this belt. These J. Crew belts, and this one I think is polyester. No, this one's silk. So these belts, I mean, this is brand new. This sold for $12. So free shipping, and they sell all day. I have a bunch of them that have been selling. Otherwise, we would have donated them. So $12 for the belt. And if you can find them, this is, you got to just be careful. I usually take a picture of the label and of this label with the size and the fabric of it. So these have done really well. I've sold a bunch of these. And then I take a picture of the graphic of the clasp. So that was a good sell, and I'll let them sit out there. I've had a couple. So in your tool lots on liquidation, you think 19 on the belts? See, I think a lot of the belts, they were hovering around $14, $13. Interesting. I got to look at 19. All right, I'll try and go. I have a couple others still out there, but that's been sitting out there for maybe 3-4 weeks. So in my tool lots, I get a lot of weird stuff in them. I don't know if any of you have bought tool lots off liquidation, but I received, so I won't take it out because it's loose everywhere. Yeah, J. Crew's great. I have a ton of J. Crew pants, shorts, shirts. Yeah, J. Crew's great. But this, it's a screw piece. What is it? 420 pieces alloy steel hex socket head cap. So you can see they're kind of loose. Let's see if I can show you, but they're like little bits. 420. And now I didn't count them. I believe I said, I believe they're all here, but the case got cracked. So you can see right there, the case is cracked and all the pieces fell out. So I'm assuming that's why they returned it. Otherwise, it's in a Ziploc bag. All the other pieces look to be in there, as you can see. But I was surprised it sold. This was sitting out there forever. Yeah, belts. So this belt's going to cost me $2.61. It's going to be under 4 ounces. I put it in a which is about 23 cents for me. $2.61, $13 ish on the fees, $1.50. So that's not bad for something I would have donated and got nothing. But yeah, this hex socket kit sold for $25, free shipping. And it's pretty heavy, so I will use a. Did I cut out? Yeah, $3. I'll use a flat rate for this, $6, $6.30, I think, $6.80. So given the tools, a lot of the tools will fit in flat rate boxes or regional boxes, depending what it is. I had a Z-Wave, what's it called? Handle? Z-Wave door handle? Oh, I cut out. What'd you miss? So I shipped that hex kit for 25. I bought it, sold it for 25. Shipping's going to probably be $6. Let me see. What's my connection doing here? Connection says it's fine. Radios. I buy them for a few bucks and then sell them on eBay. A lot of feedback. Yeah, my Wi-Fi is funky. Yeah, I'm streaming on a wireless connection. Maybe that's better. I'm wondering. All right. Let me see something here. Let me change the setting. So, what else? Yeah, so the vintage radios. Up for a good money maker. So I have one of the newer radios that look vintage. Those sell pretty well. I forget what it's called. Are you on Wi-Fi? So, yeah, the wireless The radios. So yeah, I have a couple radios that look vintage. Those sell pretty well. So the tool stuff will sit out there, but that's been saved. Yeah, my internet. Well, my TV just cut out. All right, let's see. So I think I'm all right. We still have people out there? All right. It's TV just went out. All right, so I'm back. Awesome. I wonder how that's going to replay. Interesting. Yeah, the chat went dead for a second. All right, I'm back. Nope. All right, let's see if this still works. All right, so the last thing I sold tonight was, so if you've saw me open this, the Smart Source projector. I thought this was worth about $20. Yeah, I'm being hacked. All right, seems better now. Yeah, I think I'm back up. Perfect. All right, so this was great because it had all the instruction manuals in it, and I thought a dB power. So I have a what's it called? But it's by this company, and about $13 to $25 on eBay. So I'm thinking this stuff's not worth it. Well, it's got the instructions. The box looks pretty good. And I mean, it's brand new. And then what I did was I took this out. However, there's no markings on it. It's visibly, this is a brand new item. And you could see. So for up to 40. Probably missed. We probably things. Couldn't move it on eBay. A GoPro or some sort of camera. So this I sold for tonight. I sold for $85, $84.99. And what I did was I made sure it powered up and it projected on the wall, so everything was fine. I was thinking the light bulb would have been out on this, and it would have cost more to replace the light bulb. So that sold for LCD projector. Yeah, I sold this for $85. I couldn't believe it. So it's a little heavy. I'm hoping it's going to fit in a medium flat rate box for $11. This will not fit in a regional box. It's too thick. But yeah, it has some tape on it, but otherwise it's brand new. So $85. So I grossed around a little over 100, probably after shipping and fees. Probably going to be 80 maybe net. So not a bad night. And this was all after the fact. Usually I have sales throughout the day. So my one story was, if you were on, most of you were on last night. I don't know if you remember my, what was it? My Microsoft Xbox Elite controller with all the different things on it. It had all the buttons and everything came off. Well, the left trigger button, excuse me, the left trigger button was still worked, but it popped out a little bit. So I listed it for $74. Went to bed, and let's see, what was it? It had to be within 20 minutes. It sold. Well, I didn't figure out until the morning that had sold right after I went to bed, and sold for $74.99 right off the bat. Now, what gave it away was I saw the name. It was a Russian name, and the email address didn't line up. Two different names. I'm scrolling through my email, and I see a list from a guy. His first name was John. So his name and the buyer name on the listing didn't match. So that threw up a flag. Well, his email stated, hey, you should cancel the sale. I didn't buy this item. Well, someone hacked his account and they place it in Delaware. Now, for me, if I see items moved to Delaware and in the address you see a little, it's usually a 5-digit alphanumeric code after the street address. Usually that stuff's getting shipped overseas, but it's showing us delivered into Delaware. Somehow it's a freight forwarder. So I knew that he really was a legit someone that got hacked his account. So I ended up canceling the sale and relisted it. But that was basically, I thought I sold it, and I was like, oh, I sold this super fast. But yeah, so that was my one story where someone logged into someone else's account, bought it, and then actually the buyer reached out to me. I'm like, why is he emailing me? Usually they email me through eBay, but this came to my personal email address, so something was up. Oh, they were from Ireland? Do you have global shipping on? So my global shipping is great because I ship everything to Kentucky. So global shipping is great because for me it's first class to Kentucky, or or I'll do a flat rate regional box. All right, so those are my 3 sales. It looks like my internet's terrible. So let me know when it looks better, and we'll pull the day 10 name. What is this, day 10? Yep, so day 10. So it looks like one of my day 4 people have not reached back out to me. So I'm assuming day 4. I think I'm on 2.4. Could that be the issue? Sorry, my wife's IMing me. You don't do global phone. I didn't want to deal with a possible return. Yeah, that's the problem when I've shipped something global shipping didn't function correctly. I had to pay shipping back from the country of destination. So it was like a I'll have to change to 5 gigs then. Yeah, the global shipping return through there you have to pay for, and it was flat rate international, so it was about $20 I needed to pay for shipping. I ended up reselling it, but it was just a hassle. Yeah, my router, I mean, it's an AT&T router / a modem, so I'm wondering if that's an issue. Extenders and throw it out here. High populated, yeah. I mean, just outside of the downtown area, kind of. But good. So that's strange. So yeah, I mean, a lot of the higher price items I don't like when they go international. ASUS routers, ASUS. Yeah, those I can't keep on hand, and I sell a ton of them. All right, let's get this name drawn because my internet stinks. All right, give me the go ahead when I look all right, and then we'll pull the name. So yeah, what is it? Day 10. She is stalking you from upstairs. Yeah, she probably is. So day 10, we will do a day 11 just because I think it was day 4, the guy never got back to me. Day 11. We'll do a day 11 drawing, and we'll do day 10 right now. So let's do day 10, and we'll extend another day, and then we'll move forward, and we'll continue the drawing. So one of the best for about 150 on eBay. Yeah, so I think I've sold one of those. I think I'd rather sold it than keep it. So here's the name. You ready? All right. So let's see what it is. Moore's Marauders. He or she I haven't seen in here. Maybe they're lurking somewhere. Yeah, Demir sounds like he knows his stuff. I might have to reach out to him because my internet is junk right now. So we will do another day tomorrow, and we'll do another code draw, and then I'll try and think about what I could do to continue this, maybe do it weekly, do it monthly. So that's all I have for tonight. You guys have any other questions as you go through bidding on lots, stuff you're looking at? It sounds like I need some help on Wi-Fi. Copper says they're getting a Unify switch and long-range Wi-Fi. That sounds good. Sounds like what I need. Breaking again. My wife's stalking me probably. Oops. No, I did not I don't reboot it. I probably should. Demir, I'll probably reach out to you. I'll probably look at, I have another, so tomorrow I'll probably do day 11, and I'll open one of my electronics boxes I got. I have a 2-box lot upstairs. I'll open that tomorrow. I'm going to go list now. I'm going to go list some things, get them up there. But I will do, so usually every night I try to list between 5 and 10 items just to keep my sales items up, because if I sell between 3 and 8 a day, I want to try to keep ahead of what's going out versus what's coming in. So if I can get more up, sell more, I can buy more. So that's the whole goal. I want to buy more and list more. Tomorrow will probably be the same time, probably 10 p.m. I'm looking forward to the weekend. So probably Friday night, I'll do a kind of a hangout session, and I'll probably do lives throughout the week. But Friday night will be a hangout session if anyone else wants to come on. Saturday night, but kind of a free all, and then auctions. If you guys have questions, we'll look through. He's a genius. He posted his email. Awesome. Yeah, so Friday night will be more hangout. I'll do some lots this week. We'll do a code tomorrow. And then I'll help you guys go through lots. Maybe I'll share my screen and I can walk through some liquidation.com, kind of what I look for, how I go through things. Would that help you guys if we kind of did a screen share and I could, oh, Friday you're away? We'll do something again then. I can do a screen share, show you how I look through some stuff. Maybe we can. Zero Wolf, how's it going? 01 Wolf? Wolf? I always get it wrong. Wolf or Wolf? So, yeah, what else do I have? So I got a lot of this stuff still up here. Got that you saw from last night. I still have these cameras. I haven't tried these things yet for my last lot. So the Vivitar stuff, kind of where trying to do the same, sell more to buy more. Yeah, that's the whole thing. I'm trying to, if I can sell more, then I can buy a lot more. So I try to buy at least 3 a week, and that kind of gets me to where I need to be. That's right, Adina. So yeah, I mean, I got to get these listed up there. They're probably not going to sell for much. I got to make sure they work. I've never sold any one of these. They take 3 AAAs. Thanks, Demir. Yeah, if you guys like the channel, thank you for joining. I love coming on, and people are already on the channel. Talk to me throughout the day. I'll message you, help you out, look at some lots. I've had some people already send me some liquidation screenshots, kind of get my opinion. I like helping you guys out. So please reach out, and we can look at buying some liquidation. Now, no codes have been redeemed yet, so let me know. I'd love to see one of these codes go redeemed, and then we can continue this. So if we can show maybe we're getting some codes redeemed, we can keep going with this discount and keep throwing it out there. So Crazy BT Product says, I've decided I'm going via trading in a week. Are you going to visit, or are you going to buy one? I'm looking at, I would like to buy a via trading pallet, but I still got to do some research on it. You want to be like me? I don't know. A question I send you on Facebook. I don't know a lot I send you to Facebook. Yeah, Facebook's a great place. Either do Facebook. If you go in the probably visiting soon, buying. Yeah, so if the PS1 groups 101 group's doing a hangout, I think October 6th down there. I'd like to go, but I can't. Too far away from me, but I'd like to buy from them just to switch it up a little bit. What I want to do, what I'd like to do in addition to these liquidation discounts, if we can keep those going and get you guys buying some pallets or boxes from liquidation, I'll kind of go through, if I do a via trading, I'll show you start to finish how I do that, how I go through it, what to look for, what to buy, etc. So if I can change it up, maybe show you something new. But now I want to get you guys on it. I want to see how you guys are doing, kind of see what lots we can get, see if we can get some good lots together. So yeah, I'll definitely be keeping in touch. Stay tuned. Do you get to keep your frequent flyer miles? For work, I get to keep them. Yeah, I try to fly the same airline, but I keep them. I guess I could use frequent flyer to go out there. Via Trading is a liquidator, and I think I know exactly where they are. I know there's a building in LA or close to LA, but they're a liquidator. I mean, they have housewares. They have multiple items. I check them out. Let me see if I can get Via Trading their website. If you watch Steven's stuff, yeah, it's viatrading.com. Check them out. But they do a lot of housewares. I am signed up through them. I get emails about what comes through. But they're basically pallets from what I've seen. But I would definitely give them a shot. Yeah, Steve and Steph, they do great on there. So they buy housewares. So that's not my forte, but I would look at getting into. It's something to learn, right? Show you guys what I do with it. That'd be fun. But yeah, so to answer your question, they're same. I need to find someone in Pennsylvania so I can pick up and save on shipping. Yeah, so Donna, you said try AP. Is it APL? I'm assuming that's what that is. Now, I think Adam said they were live today, and I missed them. They do a lot of live on truck unloadings. And I think they have one in Kentucky too, don't they? So I was thinking of looking at them, going down there, but it's a lot of their stuff's heavy, a lot of heavy, big, bulky items. I like shipping stuff through the mail. So the mail does better for me because then I don't have to drive around the city doing it. Flash sales. Oh, they have their flash sales, right? They kind of do, hey, there's some pallets, bid them out. I've seen that as well. I just got to find the right thing to pull. I would love to be able to not do local pickup and meeting people. That takes a lot of time, for me at least. My work time's between 9 and 2 a.m., so I really can't meet people unless they come to my house when I'm at work. So then I can leave it on the porch, which I've done before, but that's why I like shipping little stuff that fits in UPS, whatever. So that's kind of where I like doing that. Now, if I had during the day to meet people, oh yeah, I could do that. But usually I'll go, so after this, I'll go list things. And then once I list a bunch of stuff, I will box up the 3 items you saw, get it ready, and then I'll ship it out in the morning on my way to work. So that's the other thing. Before I came on live, I was writing a blog post, kind of showing you what my daily schedule is. So if you're kind of interested versus my full-time, part-time scenario and kind of the hours that I do and what I do in those hours, I'm almost done with it, but I was going to throw up a mini blog post. If you're part of my liquidation Facebook group, that auto posts there. So feel free to check it out if you're interested, kind of show you the hours that I work and what I do. Maybe that'll help some of you. Hopefully it does. But then I get up at 6, drive to the post office, drop the kids off at school, and then go to work. Ever thought about purchasing electronics from Eva? So that's the one of the PS101 group's liquidators. And now, yeah. I've looked at their stuff. I just haven't pulled the trigger. I'd like to, but I need to get more into that. I need to clear a lot of this stuff out, sell it. There's a lot of dead inventory that I have that I need to lot up and list and get rid of it. Once I lot up and get rid of it, then I'll look at maybe going a little larger. So I'm telling you, follow me on Instagram. I post a lot of stuff. So I think where's Eva? They're located in Florida, I think. So they're down there. But then again, it's heavy shipping. You got to look at buying 1 or 2 pallets, at least 2 to make your money on shipping, depending on what it is. But for electronics, I'm kind of picky in what I get. There's a lot of people that'll sell off-brand stuff that are a pallet full of off-brand, which is hard to sell. So I'm kind of picky on the name brand stuff I'll need in it, but that's me. What else you guys have before we call tonight? Like, meet people, quick trip close to your house when you're selling stuff. Yeah, so I mean, I have a grocery store to right up the street. The only thing I hate is when people stand me up. And then I've wasted some time going down there, and then they message me and say they forgot, etc. So yes, all my Amazon returns are manifested on liquidation.com. All of them are. So what I do is I take that manifest and I paste it in Excel. It's by item. 80% of the items even have the UPC on them. So when I do new other in eBay, I copy out the UPC and put it right on my listing. Hey, Rob, how's it going? Glad to have you join. Rob from PS101 Groups joined the room. Yeah, so with the manifest, I'll pull the manifest off and I will put it in Excel, and then I'll track line by line what it sells for. So that's why I love the source from Amazon, because everything's manifested. So that's one of the main reasons I love it. And then I could track by lot number what my profit is per lot. And then I keep track of, okay, what's a winner, what's a loser. Maybe I pull the trigger on unmanifested, because you never know what you get in there. It could be great. So yeah, manifest is great. And I try to keep track of multiples that I sell. Sometimes and I've showed you before, based on the sticker here, the sticker will match your manifest exactly. So yeah, I'd match the sticker up, and pallets from Garland, Texas are junk. Oh, you made 25 grand in 2 months, and I'm assuming off an unmanifested lot. So I've heard the Sony lots from Garland are pretty good. The Sony refurbished Bluetooth speakers, Bluetooth headphones. What did you buy in your pallet? Be interested to see what you got, because a lot of times if you have the right stuff in the lot, even if they are junk, you should be able to get rid of it. But I'm not sure what you got. So Ryan, did you sell a lot of your stuff in bulk, or did you break it out and list it up that way? And how you said 2 months. Okay, I was gonna say how long. But so yeah, I'll match the manifest to this, and then I will put the items in it, and I'll follow it that way. A lot of times you'll get stuff that's listed as sorted electronics or sorted tools. You can find them in a manifest. They're usually under $29.99. And I've had a couple winners where it's not listed on the manifest. Well, it's under assorted, but it's an item worth over $100. So I don't know if they did look it up or how that gets that way, but all good parts are removed forcefully from the unit. Yeah, that could happen on some of the computer things. I've had a couple fans, but I looked at it closer and some of the plastic pieces got busted off. So yeah, electronics, I mean, computers, you'll get that with some of it. No on B stock from Walmart. Did you hear it? No, I did not hear from the $25 and $50 gift cards. I've messaged both of them. Have not heard from them. So that's kind of why they're still sitting out there. I think I messaged one on YouTube, didn't hear from them. Messaged the other on Facebook and Instagram. That happened 5 times to me. Forceful removal? Interesting. Yeah, I was surprised. I don't know where they went. They dropped off the face of the planet. So yeah, I'll reach back out to you, Rob. All right, guys. I'm gonna get this stuff boxed up. I'm gonna list some more stuff, and then make some room for the new box I'll open tomorrow. Appreciate the time. Questions? Look forward to hang out this weekend or this Friday. Whoever wants to come on, let me know. Otherwise, it'll just be me. And thank God, hit the like button if you like. Reach out to me. Let's get those liquidation discounts out there. We'll continue saving money and making money. See you guys.